I needed it.
Not ready. Don't know why it always makes me ready when I send the division.
Ancient age-old bug. People have been complaining about that since they introduced divisions.
I got my captain to 6 points now, so now I got the, what was it called, basic fire training. Which puts, I don't know what to put my AAs at now. Still need to work on my range though. And I almost forgot. Make you commander. Actually, wrong. I want to work on my Japanese. Make sure I don't accidentally click cruiser instead of battleship. Darn it. 1,000 and all from my Yogi.
What was that?
Sound like 1,500 off from the Yogi. Darn it. Well, let's see how this goes. What tier?
Oh, I'm commander.
Yeah.
What was that?
What tier are you working on? I forget what nation too. You're working on some line.
I got the tier 6 British battleships, I got the tier 7 Japanese battleships, and well, working towards a tier 10 German battleship.
I think it was the British.
Huh?
I think it was the British. Was it like yesterday you said you were working on?
Yeah, it's my main focus right now. They're kind of fun. I'm almost to the King George. Right, I clicked that.
See how my internet is today.
Votes are in and locked. Cruisers won the vote. Boo.
What for?
Oh, for the first upgrade in the port slots things for my clan. Cruisers won the clan vote. By a single vote. So cruisers get the discount on the servicing costs first.
Hmm.
And you know it, I don't play cruisers.
Yeah. It'd be better if it was battleships for me, but...
Yeah, same here. That or destroyers.
I'm fine about with most carriers, or I'm not that all great at.
I don't play with carriers very often. I touch my Zuri. I play with my Zurio every now and then, but the Bogue is just so much better at that tier that even that just drives me away from it.
Yeah, I think I even took out... I started work on the American carriers, and I just got to the point I couldn't play with crap on it. Sold it.
Well, it takes practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a different style of gameplay. It's like you're playing StarCraft or Supreme Commander instead of, you know, Warships.
Things gonna get a little higher than normal, but oh well.
Yeah. Long as you've loaded.
Yeah.
And don't disconnect.
I wouldn't be surprised that happens at least once. Only my wait. Oh, my battery's almost 10.
Repel air attack.
But I don't want to. And I don't think I can.
I'm more trying to wake our carrier up.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, he's flying. Or she. Got the smoke going on,
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Concentrate fire on the enemy
but looks
warship.
like they're just heading straight to the line.
Oh jeez, I can't see that destroyer anymore.
Uh-oh. Oh, things are just...
And
right.
ours just got torpedoed to death.
Still-
Almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still open now.
Yeah, you just go in front of me there, Kaladin. Um, yeah, coming this way is suicidal. We will die down here.
Well, I'll make a U-turn.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Because I counted at least 3 enemy destroyers. Okay, maybe there's just 2 of them. One of them has a really fast reload time.
Yeah, I was about to shoot at one, but we lost our spotting.
Get back.
You just now realized this? Well, at least on the plus side, our carrier just finally throw its planes.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep right on going for it. I'll give him what support I can, but
I'll try to say.
I'm not standing and fighting that.
Yeah.
I just bounced a shot off the Dene.
Is that the same tier? Or?
It's a cruiser.
It's a little interesting.
It's a low tier British cruiser.
Target.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Hey, you decided to turn around though. My downside for me is I can't shoot with crap. Because my range on my guns suck. Hey, our Kaiser's heading that way. For some reason. I'm guessing our carriers new. I haven't fired off a single round from running. Maybe if my range was 12 kilometers instead of 9.
Why did they all go undetected?
Well, all myself.
Gotta be outside of their firing range. Kinda sucks.
Well, there's nothing like this one unless we send one of our planes down. Which won't happen. And they have torpedoes. torpedoes heading probably right for the cruise, maybe.
Well, once he sees you, they're more likely to be after you.
I guess they're going for the destroyer? Nope. I guess not. There it is.
Yep. And here comes Fries to TeamSpeak. And the badgering to go play Grim Dawn begins. Hey, I got somebody.
I haven't sent a single shot yet. Might be able to here in a second though. Not St. Louis.
Oops. I'm still shooting at the dead ship.
Come on. Oh, I'm gonna get the kill. Come on.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Well, I guess I can try to help kill those guys because there's nothing to shoot at up here.
Yeah, we need more guns to the south if you're capable. The carrier's helping now at least, but
Took a little
I'm
while.
about to drop.
I need help. Enemy battleship detected.
Oh, I get hit by. Let's go on this. It'd be nice if he torched that cloud, but I don't think he knows how to name the drop. I think that Mayoki's going for the cloud.
Wow.
But
Assassin's Creed Origin is getting an 18 karat gold headphones that cost $60,000.
I would never buy that. Let alone, I wouldn't even like something that's gold colored.
Well, this is actual gold, not just colored. They're made of gold. I'm guessing so. The cans in question are the Assassin's Creed Origins Utopia by Tourmaline handcrafted headphones, created through the combined talents of a 3D artist, an art caster, and a goldsmith, all of whom worked together with the Tourmaline jeweler for several months. The headphones, oral artwork really, are made exclusively in France and will feature an average weight of 150 grams of 18 karat gold per set. Only 10 will be released to the public, and they will sell for 50,000 pounds or euros, whichever that is, each, which will work out to just shy of $60,000.
Jeez. Nope.
Wow.
This is not gonna end well.
Tourmaline will accept payment via credit card, PayPal, wire transfer, or check, drawn at the Banque de Massa, whatever that word is, in France. You can also get a bus that comes with it, for their founder. for it's not included, but it would make an absolute perfect display for the stand for the things. But it'll cost you another, you know, $14,000.
Is that in gold too?
It doesn't say, but probably. This is Ubisoft, so
Oh, okay.
it's kind of awesome though that they're actually doing stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a little expensive.
That's what makes those little family-run companies awesome, is they can do weird stuff like that.
Just die, will you? Of course, he smokes it.
Of course he does. It's a Japanese cruiser. He got spotted. He smokes.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I'll go for you since you're.
Torpedoes to starboard.
It's kind of a given thing if you've ever played, you know, a Japanese cruiser.
It's a nice spread.
Just you and the Kaiser left.
Somehow, I don't know how.
Yeah, I told you Kawachi wasn't exactly a bad ship. It's got good big guns. Just be careful of that destroyer launching torpedoes at you.
Yeah, no, I'm about to turn into it. I'm just gonna charge.
You should probably be turning already, but there you go.
Enemy battleship
Now
destroyed.
get your guns pointing forward and charge down the destroyer. I like these early Japanese and German dreadnoughts in the fact that you can have your at least 3 guns pointing at your enemy regardless of what side of the ship they're on. 3 turrets anyway.
Torpedoes direct front.
Come on, where are you? I'm just hoping he gets scared of me charging with the smoke and runs out. Unless he already has.
He probably can't see you.
No,
There he is.
come here. Here, I'll just try to ram him.
He's turning to torpedo you.
Buddy entered your channel.
Torpedoes direct front.
Hello. What did I miss?
I tried to warn you he was turning to torpedo you. That's the point in time where you take extreme evasive maneuvers. Oh well. Get him. Not. But Kaiser might get him.
Narrow spread towards word.
Izukaze doesn't matter. Even its widespread is an arrow spread.
Jesus.
It doesn't really get a widespread. Oh, so close. Haven't seen a game go this close in ages. Kaiser knows the torpedo's on the way at least.
See real quick.
And that Kaiser is screaming at his monitor, so not fair.
Is it, I didn't see if we want to.
128 HP remaining.
Jesus. Well, it could have been the. I can't remember how much HP I left on it last time I played.
So,
It's like 60.
how many poor bastards have you mowed over tonight?
Just basically got started.
Yeah.
I died pretty decidedly. Most of the team went north. Most of the red team went south. I met the red team going south. I'm kind of happy I let the Kawachi go in front of me, but
Yeah, why not?
the amount of torpedoes that come around that corner was scary.
Isn't that what it kind of boils down to? Is when everybody's trying to torp one another and see who torps the other guy first?
It came down to what, a battleship destroyer and against 2 other battleships.
Yeah, something like that.
I ended up being one of the
He bet
battleships.
destroyer wins that fight. Hey, we have the same Kaiser on our team.
And someone decided to join us. Or is that one of your friends?
Well, that's a random. I did not know people could join a pre-made division. Huh. Okay, well, whatever.
You're the captain, so...
I guess I've never locked a division before.
Let's give them a hard time.
South of him?
I owe you one.
That's the direction I usually take
Good luck, everyone.
Nasu in.
Acknowledged. Let's give them a hard time. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, it's a little different game mode too.
Negative.
Options, settings, audio, voiceover messages disabled.
Enjoy the peace and quiet.
Yeah, it's just low tier players experimenting with the F keys for the first time, I'm guessing. Just sitting there playing with them.
Oh, kind of like the emojis. Like, are they things that when you hit a button, that your thing says a certain
You
thing?
hit a button and your ship says something, yes.
Oh, okay.
There's
The B key, you mean? Pulls up
there's
that
one of
word.
those wargaming funny videos about spamming those buttons. The bad captain becomes a DJ. I should find that and send it to Fries afterwards.
Yes.
Assuming, of course, I can actually find the bad captain videos.
Am I going fast in the air or about the same speed?
I think you're a little slower.
Yeah.
20.1.
I'm at 18.4, so yeah.
Nasu's fully upgraded, so.
And mine isn't. I'm not gonna fully upgrade it anyways.
I like the Kawachi. It's not as good as Nasu, but it's not a bad tier 3 ship.
I'm just, as soon as I get to tier 5s, I keep that and
Affirmative.
So I heard a lot of talk about the slower ships. What are the faster ones? Like the fastest, rather.
Emile Bertin. No, the French ship, tier 5, Emile Bertin, the fastest ship in the game.
Hmm.
It has a speed of 49 knots at base.
Wow.
Dash it all.
It must be a smaller one, I assume.
It's a cruiser. Yes, it is ridiculously fast.
So like a...
Hey Kohlberg, you're broadside to a battleship.
It's like a mid-weight ship, sort of?
Yep. And it's mid-tier too. They get slower as you go up from the tiers from there. The French ships' gimmicks were supposed to be their speed. And then the tier 5 turned out to be the fastest, and everything beyond it just got slower.
I just want to shoot at someone.
Oh, there's a Nasu coming around the corner.
Yeah, but he's...
Most of the red team's coming this way again. Yeah, he's turning around to take Billy big steps in the opposite direction.
Well, there's actually...
Poor thing.
I kind of hate the fact that range is 9.9 kilometers.
Yeah, you probably should at least get the range upgrade.
Wait, I can shoot at someone.
It'd bring you up to 11 or something like that.
I'm getting rid of colors. Probably have 2 citadels.
Confirmed penetration.
Wait, I probably have to...
And then I finished him.
Our team has taken the lead.
Kind of despite the fact I'm a little broadside to him, but... Oh well. I'm doing better than last.
That is one thing about Kawachi, is you can nose in fairly easily. But you still got 3 turrets that can point forward.
Who's gonna beat him? Aw.
Torpedoes behind me? Carl's right, your torpedoes do not go that far.
Unless he turns enough, he...
More shit for seaweed to grow on. If you can even call that a bright side.
Retreat now.
Nah.
Home for the fishes.
Perfectly good explodey things that can never explode. That hurts me a little.
I just hate the fact that he's launching them from behind me. I'm basically here face tanking the entire enemy team for our team. And he's trying to torpedo me from the backhand.
Ooh, the St. Louis is completely broadside to you.
Yeah, I know, I just haven't been able to citadel him yet.
Concentrate fire on
His armor's not as strong as the Lewis used to be, but Nasu doesn't exactly have the best spread on its shells.
Oh, come on. The whole range is just a little short. It looks like I might run into him.
He's in secondary range.
Can't move off this rock, what did he do? He's gonna be dead.
Lewis is one of those ships that's really hard to citadel. Judging from the rest of the American Bactrian game, they really should have kept building them like that. Rather than swapping to the more advanced designs.
That might be work on their speed a little. At least up to tier 8. Are you running?
Yes, I'm in reverse. Well, there's only so much of the half of the enemy team's fire I can take, so you know, pulling back's gonna happen eventually. That and the fact that I couldn't actually penetrate the Kaiser.
Oh, of course it's shattered.
Okay, I'm back, in case anyone wondered why I didn't say nothing.
Nope, didn't even know you were away.
Perfect.
Probably could have. Oh, I had to look
Much
it up.
obliged.
Oh, what just happened?
Hey, Kawasuri, your torpedoes do not go that far. They've got a 6-kilometer range. Come on now.
Any way you can text them up and say that to him?
Yeah.
Yes, but he wouldn't pay attention anyway.
Honestly, he doesn't know what the H key is.
He just likes hitting the button.
Yep. That or he's trying to look at
Probably
the
doesn't realize that his torpedoes have a max range. I mean, it's not a stat that the game forces down your throat. You have to literally go look for it.
He might not even know what game he's playing.
Well, that he
But-
probably does, but
Don't look at me in the house. It's clear light.
I need some fly paper.
nah, just one of those orange hangy things from Canadian Tire.
That could be a multitude of different things, though.
I don't know what they're called anymore.
There's
It's
so
this
many.
little rectangular thing that you hang from your ceiling. It's orange and it kills the flies
Okay,
and
I'll go
other
there tomorrow.
annoying insects. I think it's Canadian Tire.
I will go there tomorrow. Pest control.
Hi, Kaiser. Remember me?
No, he's not broadside, but he is, so I'm not sure that instead.
That's an evil thing to say, Uni.
He's turning the run from me.
Yeah, but I'm right next to him. He hasn't looked at me yet, but something has.
Messenger. Ooh.
Secondary. 3.3 kilometers away, shot at him, nothing. Oh, he's looking at me.
Oh, well, that worked better than shooting the Kaiser. I'm gonna shoot a developer.
There we go. Somehow. I did a lot better than the last game.
He stayed in the division.
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Is he gonna stay longer? No.
I have no idea. He just joined during the match, so
And I'm 2-4 now.
I don't have a clue. He still wants to play tier 3s, though.
One thing I have tier 3 is the Kawacha and the Katori. Katori, I got it somehow. I don't remember.
Is it possible to dual wield wands?
Grimdon? I doubt it. If you have a dual wielding passive there somewhere, it'll allow dual wielding of melee weapons.
Okay.
There's a badge you can get that allows dual wielding. Oh, he left.
In case I got impatient.
Now, division is locked. I wonder why we never had any visitors. before if our divisions have never been locked.
I have no idea.
That's unusual. I didn't even know you could lock the division.
Lets me go over. Be nice. Of course not.
Time for me to play with my most overpowered ship.
I guess I'm the
It seems I should focus more on physical.
Battle starts.
Welcome to the nightmare that is Miyogi. Stock Miyogi.
Does it get a lot better when you upgrade it?
You know, like grow some anti-aircraft and it actually gets some superstructure.
Yeah, I like the fact I can get more range. Or no, wait, I was looking at detectability. Yeah, I still get more range on my battery.
Yeah, Miyogi gets alright range. It uses the same guns that the Congo and the Fuso use. The tier 5 and 6. So it does have good guns. It's just your turret placement is going to hurt you.
Is it because I got one in the front, two in the back?
Yeah. You need to turn most of the ship around just to get your guns firing.
Real quick. Look too many times at this, I had to shoot. Someone's getting angry. Oh, darn it.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Hey there, Balapron. Has some shells. A little too much lead. Most of them are gonna land in front of him.
In front of me and a little too less.
Enemy battleship detected.
Wow, this takes a little while. Let me reload. See if I get my other turn.
Yeah, you see what I mean now about having to show most of your side.
Enemy cruiser
Not exactly healthy to do in a battleship.
Enemy battleship sighted.
But at least you won't have to suffer through stock Fuso. Tier 6 battleship that was forced to fight at 11 kilometers. Because that was the default max battery range. I'm kind of glad that hull is gone. At the same time, though, it's saddening to see it go away because That's the hull that taught me that Fuso was a shotgun. And, well,
I need intelligence.
from playing games like Call of Duty, you know what a shotgun does to people.
Roger.
How much rage it induces.
Especially when it's out of nowhere.
That's a Fuso.
That and
Is- Who's here good with Japanese?
I'm just now starting the line, so I've been running American.
Google is.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Playing Phantasy Star, I always have Google Translate open.
Okay, I'm gonna look up the translation for the word death in Japanese.
Depends on the context. It changes. If you're telling somebody to die, then it's a different word than just talking about death. South Carolina's committing suicide via Silvatana.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
That's see if I can check on a little bit by slowing down. Oh, come
Yes, Mr. Seagull. Torpedoes astern. They're not gonna come this far. Okay, maybe they will come this far.
Hey, they're free on.
Yeah, little French cruiser.
Let's see if I can actually hit them. Nope.
Where'd Frenchie go?
I'll just go around the mountain, I guess.
Oh,
Hey,
he's
you
running
did
away.
Made a quick U-turn.
Here, Frenchie.
Oh,
Have some battleship shells.
Jesus. I like to brutal.
Told ya.
That's interesting. Have you heard
This
the
thing
word?
is ridiculously overpowered.
Have you heard the word Shinigami?
And that's a god of death.
Huh.
Basically, the spirit of death.
I had wrote down the words in English, Grim Reaper, and it came up to me as Shinigami. Cool.
Essentially, yeah.
And she is death outright. And then when I put in the embodiment of death, I got this awkward sentence starting with the word she. But it's cool.
No, like
Look-
I said, it's not something that translates directly. There is something lost in translation. It means more than what it says.
Right. Oh, so it's like a part of a word, technically.
Not exactly. It's more like the English word isn't complete in comparison. The Japanese word means more than what it can say in English.
Okay, so it's like not enough detail that English provides.
Exactly.
English is like shards of glass.
More or less.
This is probably nice. That's something.
RNG.
I'm gonna see if it helps me this one. Oh, come on. Nope. The next to it.
Proceed to the base.
What if I don't want to?
I should probably turn the voiceovers back on now. That way I can actually know if somebody's asking for help.
I haven't heard any. I won't say anything for a while,
Somebody just poked to capture the base.
but. Oh.
Oh, it was Mass Effect that came up with that term. The Reaper Doomsday device.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that was just internet meme.
No, that's a Mass Effect thing. Mass Effect is also a really nice game series. If you haven't played it, you should. I can't speak for Andromeda. I've never gotten to play that. But the other three were epic.
Keep clicking too many times and then it decides to finally shoot. When I finally get at the screen.
I just noticed that Kawachi over there's name. If only he knew what was in my playlist right now.
I don't think we've.
Yep. I want the RNG to let me hit that Wyoming. He's just sitting there. But my shells keep scattering all around him.
He's just a little out of my.
Despite having every upgrade in the book. Those ones look good.
I'm trying to rush to the line.
Not a bad hit.
Ooh, we might have some torch for him to worry about.
The look on Shepard's face always makes me laugh. It don't matter what mood he's in or nothing. It's just his face. It makes me laugh for some reason.
What if the shepherd is a she?
It wouldn't
They
even
come in
matter.
both varieties.
Makes me laugh either way. Like he's got this sort of look on his face that says, like he don't care about anything, and he's just happy to be there.
Let's see if I can get the base in time. I'm waiting my bad guns to diverse over. Oh, I got the capture point, so. Or assist capture.
I wonder how many people don't realize that each ship has their own individual capture points.
I mean, yeah, it does affect it, but.
I mean, it backtraps the counter, but only for the points that Go, little bear.
Was that your cat?
What?
Was that your cat I heard or no?
Yep. She wants me to open the window.
Tell her to go fuck herself.
Well, it was open all night yesterday. So she wants it open tonight too, but it's chilly tonight. Storms passed by. We got cold Arctic air coming down now.
Oof. Yeah, both of my windows are open, but we haven't had storms for I don't know how long now.
Storm yesterday knocked the freaking power out.
Oh, it did
This
have-
thing doesn't like losing power. Computer, I mean.
Mhm.
I spent the better part of 3 hours just trying to get it to come on.
Just trying to get to the login screen.
What was that?
Just trying to get into the login screen.
Yeah, just trying to get that far. At least that far. And the first time I managed it, I got sat down and started playing something with fries there, and it restarted. At the very least, it restarted properly. But
It didn't get far.
instead of spending the next 2 or 3 hours fighting with it again. Which is why I don't turn it off.
I'm actually in the game now. You must like going to the south, do you?
Always works best for me. I've tried going north and get torpedoed around that peninsula. I've tried going through the middle and gotten torpedoed there. But going to the south, people often go in front of me. I wish battleship catapult fighters still stayed up for 6 minutes.
Or do you have 2 of them?
What?
Do you have 2 fighters or no?
Yep, I have the dual fighters. Kuma's anti-aircraft stinks, so...
I decided to at least help it a little.
Well, the fighters can latch on to enemy bomber squadrons and divert them.
Minikaze's starting to run.
Of course, he got spotted. Likely fired some torpedoes off at me and turned to run away. How far did my torpedoes go? 7.
Oops, for the smoke. I'm just waiting for that Dane to get around the corner so I can shoot at it. Never mind.
Boom! Somebody just learned that being broadside to a battleship was a bad plan.
Well, you never know, maybe they just haven't found you yet. Looks like the South Carolina's heading down this way. And there's torps. Did someone get detonated? Yeah. Our destroyer or our battleship decided to detonate their destroyer. Hey.
Ah, I broke his engine. He fixed it though. Bummer.
I'm gonna shut it.
And broke it again.
Oh, he's gone.
I wish this captain at this skill let me know how many people were shooting at me, because it's probably all of them.
Maybe that's another destroyer. Oh, that's fun. Should probably save something for that for that destroyer. Oh well.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Broke one of Clemson's torpedo launchers.
Nice. Just about to hit. Oh, hit the green or the cruiser. I guess it was aimed at torpedoes to port. Oh, there he was. Let's just restart the torpedoes.
I forgot how nice Kuma was. It's a good little cruiser. Carolina must actually be moving.
Yeah, but just taking those guns.
I can't see him, I'm just lobbing shells over the mountain. Now I can see him.
Yeah, he's heading right straight into them. Might be turning now, but it's hard to tell. I'm surprised the South Carolinas are shooting at me. I'm closer.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Let's hope I don't hit you,
Why?
because I'm firing over you.
I thought you meant
At least Myogi doesn't have any superstructure.
I thought you meant you were shooting.
The only thing I could have hit would have been one of your smokestacks.
That wouldn't have cost much. I would hope. Like, how's it going? Okay, he's turning. Is he gonna take one of those? He's like, I'm gonna kill him. Looks like they just now realized that Warships went north need to come back to the base.
Team's taking the lead.
Somebody's gonna get
The
him.
ship is on fire.
There it is. Destroyer. I don't know why this battleship keeps shooting HE at me.
Is he the nuke?
Sounds about right. Is he even paying attention? Of course not.
Problem solved, sir.
Yay, more HE for me. Even though I guess no one else to shoot at.
I'm hiding in a smoke cloud.
There's my back. That's just traverse, but we need it. Didn't do that all great. But you did.
You probably won't, Miyogi. It gets better.
Eventually.
I mean, Congo is like... Well, Congo is awesome. It's easily the best tier 5.